Alright, what is up? This is BrosKnowBest, coming straight off the Star Trek review. Yeah. That will be uploaded prior to this review, even though we actually saw this film prior to Star Trek. This is obviously considered, I guess, like
old.
A more... Oh yeah, it's a few weeks old now. Everyone sort of reviewed it. But
whatever.
We're here with our 2 cents. It's more or less a throwaway comedy, as a lot of Zac Efron films are.
I think he kind of owns the comedy. I find a lot of his comedy actually funny, but
yeah, but
he's in a lot of movies I probably wouldn't like. I'd watch him on Netflix, but I'd never buy him. Yeah,
and coming out of this film, all I have to say is this movie is exaggerated to all hell. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of these characters are so over the top, but it is a funny movie. I was laughing constantly. Yeah, I feel like Zac Efron, even though he's probably the biggest star in the film, he kind of takes a backseat to Adam Levine, or what's his last name? The bloke from Workaholics.
Yeah, I don't even know his name, but I just know he fucking was that. A lot of his jokes are so cringy though.
Oh yeah, this is a movie. I remember I was sitting there like my nose is just tensing up. I'm like, could you just don't do that? Like, it's so cringe, this whole movie, but.
Yeah, pretty much Mike and Dave are these kind of people that go to the events, they think they own them, they think they're the life of the party, and usually they are, but then they end up just doing that one step too far and they just fuck everything up.
They just don't know when enough is enough, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Weddings, fucking... eventual, there was the 50th wedding anniversary, and they're saying you're blaming us for grandma's death.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. And pretty much their little sister's getting married, and their dad's saying they have to bring dates to this wedding, respectable dates, and you can't talk to anyone else or anything like that. So they have to find these girls, and that's the basic plot.
This movie basically it's joke after joke. Pretty much all of them landed for me, which is a good thing.
All the jokes landed, but not all the jokes had me actually laugh out loud.
Oh no, and there's definitely when there's over-exaggerated characters everywhere, you're bound to have ones that are just fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie, there are a few in this. The cousin that's always in competition with Adam's character, I couldn't stand her. The main dark chick. His wedding date for a majority of the
Mike's
film.
wedding date, she's just an asshole. She's not
just
funny.
so rude, such a bitch the whole movie.
At the end, mate. At the end, she had a funny little at the very end in the barn. That was funny with her, but other than that,
but it was mainly him as well. Yeah. It's just his line of dialogue.
But Anna Kendrick, she was pretty good in this movie. She was kind of different than what I'd seen her in previously. She's kind of this weird. She's been left at the altar before, and she's this real dopey. Doesn't really know what she's doing. She can't lie at all.
Yeah, the movie that I kind of think about when I'm thinking about this film is can't actually remember the name. It stars Isla Fisher and the Jim from American Pie.
Wedding Days.
Wedding Days. Because it reminds me of that film because it's so over the top that it's there's no realism in it, so it takes, I don't know, it just takes away the humanization of it. So
stuff isn't as funny if it's not.
Because it can't feel like it could actually happen. But then there's certain things that are just so over the top, like the ATV.
Yeah, that was one thing I was just thinking about after the movie. I was just like, that would have done so much more damage than fucking a bit of bruising.
Yeah, exactly.
And shit.
She's just standing as well and going around. But basically, this is a film that I would recommend maybe watching on Netflix. It is a funny movie, especially. And
I'm actually glad I saw it in the movies. I don't know why.
I think because when you're in a crowd that's laughing, it kind of makes you laugh harder and stuff. Yeah. So I do understand that. But this is a movie that it's kind of like a one-watch thing. It's nothing, as I said, it's not even based in reality, so it's not something you need to see, but if it's on, I'd watch it. I mean, it's funny.
It does get compared, it is pretty much Wedding Crashers,
they even make the reference,
It makes the reference, but it's still, that's what it is.
But I still feel like Wedding Crashers is, I could watch that more often, because I don't know, they feel like real people,
Yeah,
not just a movie character.
The more I think of it though, I kind of just want to see Mike again.
Oh yeah, just give him the whole show. He was the whole movie, and yeah, I don't even know what to rate this film because like I kind of gave it like a rating of I'll watch it on Netflix, and if I was rating on like out of 10, it's kind of hard because if I gave it say something like a 5, that's like a really average score. But I'm kind of yeah, but I'm also kind of just thinking a 5 because it's kind of a one watch, just for me. So I guess I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, overall, I laughed really hard in some scenes, but I was like, it is funny throughout. I felt a lot of the characters did actually work, like the little sister, Zac Efron, Mike. I'm gonna name characters and then name actors apparently. Mike, Anna Kendrick, they all really work. I found the other chick really just kind of rude and not fun. Like that kind of sounds like a big puss thing to say. Like she's just rude.
She's just rude.
But she just is an arsehole. Like she's
just not a likable fucking person.
Yeah, and the cousin annoyed me as well. I'd give this a slightly above average. I'd say it's a 6. I could watch it again, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I would have no issue with anyone putting this on because it is funny, but I mean, it's kind of like, it's funny for the first time. There's not that many jokes that would land on me like the second time if I watched this from like a week from now. Yeah. Which is what you want from your comedies, I would suppose, but for the most part.
Something that happened with Wedding Crashers is I watched it, pissed myself, watched it like that night as well, and just pissed myself again.
Yeah,
I didn't think this would happen with this movie.
Definitely not.
The bloopers were pretty funny though.
The bloopers were funny. I just always find it funny when comedians laugh at their own jokes. Yeah. Like if especially in stand-up because they have to be so strict, and when they finally crack, it just always makes me laugh.
Yeah, but overall, it's an average to above average from us.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Check out our 2 previous reviews on Ice Age and Star Trek. Leave this video a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe.
As well, if you've seen this movie, what do you think, and what were the funniest parts to you?
Definitely, yeah. Get some.
What movies are coming out after fucking Star Trek?
We got
Bourne.
Oh yeah, Bourne. But we got Batman Killing Joke.
I can see that.
Yeah, they've got like a 1-day release of it, so we're gonna try and fill that in around his work, hopefully. Yeah. So hopefully a review on that, and and Bourne. So I guess you'll see us when you see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.